Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about detailed info for upcoming horse content that Prebis already announced on Heddle Ball 2023 and also anything that you can prepare for this horse content right now. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, first content that they show on this Heddle Ball 2023 is Tier 10 Mythical Doom, and this Tier 10 Doom have blue color as they already mentioned long time ago, and also have 2 horns on its head. And the most interesting for this Tier 10 Doom, other than they show us new skill for this Quadra instant acceleration called Infernal Spirit, they also show us new offensive skill like Charge but with long distance range, and this skill called Infernal Legion. And the most interesting skill is its new supporting skill that this Tier 10 Doom can summon 2 other Doom that can be mount and ride with 2-seater skill by your party and guild member. And the summoned Tier 10 Doom will stay for maximum 10 minutes after being summoned or after rider of this summoned Doom dismount this horse. And this skill have cooldown only 20 minutes. And take notice, this summoned Doom didn't have any offensive skill, they only have movement related skill that your party or guild member can use. And the more interesting for this skill, even this skill in cooldown, you still can activate it, but only give you buff for 10 nearby guild or party member, and this buff called Hellblaze buff, and function for this buff will give target character 5% movement speed for 60 seconds. And now how to get this Tier 10 Mythical Doom? The method still same as Tier 10 Arduanat and Tier 10 Dine, that we need mythical sensor that I guide on this schematic. And on this Heddle Ball 2023, they also give more way to get this mythical feeder that we can get it from Patrigio's secret shop at night time. And also another way, this mythical feeder can drop from World Boss of Vinted and also any kind of field boss. So they just give this item to be dropped from unpopular content and hope either Ovin and field boss can be more popular because can drop this mythical feeder for crafting mythical sensor to be used on Tier 10 Mythical Horse Attempt. And this Tier 10 Mythical Doom will release starting on Korea server at 12 July 2023, and at the same time, they also will change mechanic to get any kind of Tier 10 horse, either Arduanat, Dine, and Doom, to become not only flat 3% chance to success, but they will give false stack for its attempt. But sadly, on this Heddle Ball 2023, they didn't mention how much percentage this false stack for Tier 10 horse attempt. Maybe they will explain more detail on next Global Lab update at 7 July 2023. So stay tuned on Chris Poly channel. I will break down this information later since I also have big project to have this 3 kind of Tier 10 mythical horse. And on this Heddle Ball 2023, they also mention will add new treasure item called Crocodile Stall. And function for this treasure item will allow you to swap your mythical horse immediately without need to go to stable keeper. And to get this new treasure item, Crocodile Stall, we only need to collect 3 types of Tier 10 mythical horse, either Mythical Arduanat, Mythical Doom, and Mythical Dine. And we will get this Crocodile Stall, including special yellow title, Cosmic Horse Whisperer. So I think this is like merging all these 3 mythical horse at once to be used anytime, since you can swap instantly these 3 kind of mythical horse for any situation. And they also mention or define some solution to fix falling animation when you're running on head speed with your horse. That this fix will be implemented next week maintenance update on Korea server and surely will come outside Korea server after that. But I hope this fix also will implement at the same time with Korea server. And then about existing Tier 10 mythical horse, First, for tier 10 Mythical Arduanat, they will improve Mythical Arduanat Mighty Leap skill. Actually, this skill is to make your Mythical Arduanat jumping to the air after using any instant axle skill. And after this improvement, you can press Q to dash for a while in the air. But as you can see, when starting dashing by pressing Q, this Mythical Arduanat will fly upward in the air. So this will give more travel distance when gliding in the air, not only jumping and landing with more faster speed, but you also can dash in the air like flying for a while. And next, some improvement for Mythical Dyne, that they will increase time duration when running on water, but they didn't mention how much increased time for this Mythical Dyne to stay running on water on this Heddle Ball. And once again, all this update will come to Korea server first at 12 July 2023, and I hope this update also following for outside Korea server next week after that, or better at the same date, since this fix and improvement didn't have any translation process. And next info about improvement for seasonal character. In future, when all this update and improvement implemented, seasonal character can ride any kind of Dream Horse. But on this streaming, they just mentioned tier 9 Dream Horse and didn't mention about tier 10 Mythical Horse for seasonal character yet. But I hope they also allow seasonal character also can ride this tier 10 horse in future. And the last thing about horse content that they mention on this Heddle Ball, they also reveal huge surprise reward that they already prepare. If you previously already have this Vipico rocking horse, this wooden horse toy will transform to become free tier 9 Dream Horse that you can claim for anyone. But we need to wait next maintenance update at 5 July 2023 to get another material to process this Vipico rocking horse. And more detail about this reward, you can check on my previous video that focus talking about any reward that you can claim from this Heddle Ball 2023. And make sure you check this video to make sure you didn't miss any reward that you can get from this Heddle Ball 2023. And better you prepare anything rather than regret later. And from my previous video, when mentioning about this free tier 9 horse, many people argue these rewards for free tier 9 Dream Horse is randomly choose. But on this opportunity, I want to mention if we can select one of these Dream Horse, either its type and its gender, either male and female, by ourselves. And this info come directly from Heddle Ball streaming, as you can see on this screen for its translation. Okay, that's all any upcoming horse content that Prebis already mentioned on Heddle Ball 2023. And now, my conclusion and preparation for all this upcoming horse content. First, about preparation to get tier 10 Mythical Doom, since they didn't change any method for attempting tier 10 horse, so we can prepare and stacking any material to do tier 10 horse attempt. And if you also want to do tier 10 horse attempt, make sure you hold this attempt process and don't do any tier 10 attempt until this update and improvement come, since to get this tier 10 horse will be more easy with higher chance after they add file stacking system when attempting tier 10 horse instead flat 3% chance like previous update. And I recommend to prepare your alternate character to standby on any field boss location like on Balenos for encounter back, Rednose, and Dim3. Also another character on Old Gliss area at Serindia region to encounter Moodster. And another one alternate character on Katsvariak field boss. And the last one alternate character to standby on Ovin World boss in Kamasilvia region, since all these boss will have chance to drop mythical feeder for crafting tier 10 horse material attempt mythical sensor. And for any new player or existing player who confused which Dream Horse that you will choose from this free tier 9 Dream Horse, I very recommend to get Arduanat, since its gliding skill is very helpful to explore on any land on Black Desert World. And this Arduanat ability make Arduanat very high demand on market. But since this free Dream Horse, you cannot put it on horse market, but still okay for your personal use. And I also will choose tier 9 Arduanat female for my alternate character, so I can do my daily quest using that character more faster than before. And take notice when you get this Dream Horse from this reward and register this Dream Horse emblem to Stable Keeper, for sure you will get level 1 Dream Horse. And also this dream horse still didn't have any skill, and you need to grow this free dream horse by yourself. And for more detail to raise your dream horse or mythical horse to get perfect skill, you can use Cruiser Spirit method that I guide you on this video, so you can implement this method after you get this dream horse or mythical horse to raise it perfectly. And for any player who hardcore on large scale PvP, I think this tier 10 mythical doom is big advantage if any of your guild member have this tier 10 doom, either from its support ability and offensive skill, but sadly we still didn't get detailed information how much damage from this tier 10 doom new skill. And I think since they will release all this content on Korea server at 12 July 2023, so they will give detailed information on next Global Lab update at 7 July 2023. So stay tuned on Chris Poly channel, surely I will break down all this information for you. And just wait for my next video about preparation for another upcoming content that they already announced on Heidelball 2023. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Dubiadut, Jimmy Snake, Doki, Angel, Ayrton, Bebu, Detraki, Snot, Soren, Afrilka, El Familia, Devil Soul of Dime Myler, Drunken Video, as Gold member. And also for all my silver and bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video, I already put card for Patreon link. Okay guys, that's all any horse content and preparation that we can prepare right now. Hope all this information can be useful for you. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.